Dude. Wow. Oh my god. This show just keeps doing it to me. Hello and welcome. My name is Nick Flip. I'm a composer and a vocalist, and we're going to be looking at Wicked, part number 8. Now, not only will we be finishing the show today, but also in this episode, we're going to be talking and giving our final thoughts on how Wicked is overall as a show. Talking about the music and talking about the story and how it all comes together, and give it a grade. So if you want to hear that, I have not rehearsed that. We're going to be watching it and just doing it live. So if you want to be a part of that, make it to the end. We'll see you there. But besides that, again, I'm a composer, I'm a vocalist. A lot of this show I've reflected on from a composer's lens and just my first thoughts on seeing this for the first time. So if you've liked the content so far and you want to see more things like this, please hit a sub on the channel, be a part of it so we can be together forever. Weird. Anyway, let's get into part number 8. This will be the finale. I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you enjoyed it so far. I will see you in our next react, whatever that is, and our patrons will be the one that figure that out. So if you want to join that, please join the Patreon. All right, here we go. This is part number 8, the finale. I'll back up to the beginning of the song so you don't yell at me. Almost the beginning. Can say if I have changed. I love the background. Wow. Oh, woo! Love that. She's like style. Who's singing at home right now? Write in the comment. Ooh. Woo. Oh. I remember. Yeah. Stop. I never understood that. So I remember doing this song when I was in elementary school, and I didn't understand that. And just to clear the air part, that didn't make any sense to me. Like, I remember doing this song in elementary school. Obviously, it wasn't like this. I think it was 2-part harmony. And my goodness, there's some real reasons going on for this song now. Like, who gets emotional for this song? It's hard for me to feel super emotive right now when the last, 2 minutes before this was all jokes. Not, serious jokes, but, there were more serious jokes, I should say. Like, talking about the Wizard of Oz and giving, fourth wall break Wizard of Oz references. So it's hard for me to feel super, deep for this moment right now, but I can definitely be more attached to the characters if I was in person. I feel that already. And my wife was bawling her eyes out to the first half of Wicked, and she had saw it before, and for me, I was it's hard to feel so bad when this is a great moment for them as characters where they're leaving, defying gravity, big moment, but she was bawling her eyes out. And yeah, for me, it's you guys have seen me get emotive for sure, but for me, I'm having a harder time right now just because of how funny the previous section was on this. So how do you guys feel about this moment? Does this song make you tear up every time? I can see it because it's a deep song and powerful. still remember my harmony. For the better. Cool. Oh, this is For Good. Oh my gosh, I just realized this is For Good. That's the name of this song. This is For Good. I definitely even performed this. I think as a teacher. I think we did this. I think we did this during our Broadway cabaret. If you're one of my former students, you let me know. I think we did this for our Broadway cabaret as the closer, but it sounded very different. I don't even remember doing this song, but I remember doing the song For Good at some point. I don't know. Maybe it was when I was in school. I don't remember. Man, that just hit me. I just got like nostalgia. Like 8 years more. Because I knew you. I don't remember teaching this song. I've had a long career. It kind of hits different when you know that she's almost committing suicide right now. She is. Realistically, she's laying out water for Dorothy to find and use to end her, and she's saying goodbye. So that it's been a long time since I've watched The Wizard of Oz, but I would imagine if I rewatch The Wizard of Oz after this, I'm not going to see it at all the same way. Like, at all the same way. Did this ruin The Wizard of Oz or like help The Wizard of Oz for you, the listener? Like when you heard Wicked, whenever you watch or see The Wizard of Oz, do you feel a different way because of this show? I would say 9 out of 10 times, if not more. Yes, absolutely. You can't not, because it's a reflective. It's like a commentary on the show. So I think with that in mind, we're gonna be able to talk about that at the end. Oh. It's showing the scene with Dorothy. Oh my gosh. Recreating that scream too. How traumatic for her. Oh. That's kind of sad. Who steals someone's shoes? That part was so funny to me. Sorry. Wait, is that...
Well, I don't know why you're so despondent over here. I thought it went quite well. They seem thrilled to shreds with their brains and their hearts and their... Ah, Glinda, I thought you'd be out festivating.
This was Elphabas.
What?
What did you say?
It's a keepsake. It was her mother. She told me so herself. I've only seen a little green bottle like this one other time, and it's right here in this room. You
I don't know.
offered me a drink from it.
This belonged to her mother? Oh, my lord.
Wait.
I am a sentimental man who always longed to be.
What? What?
She had such powers. She was a child of both worlds.
I want you to leave Oz. I will make the pronouncement myself. That the strains of wizardship have been too much, and you are taking an indefinite leave of absence. Did you hear what I said?
She mean business.
Your goodness.
You better go get your balloon ready.
Wait, that was him?
Guards! Yeah, I know we've had our ministry.
So he was the green dude at the beginning? All along? Ah, another thing I could have thought more about that I didn't get. Oh, that's so clever. The whole show makes sense. Hold on. Give me 1 second. What about her? Like the teacher. She's got to be something too. There's got to be something with her, right? What is she? Is she like... I don't know. I haven't seen The Wizard of Oz enough to like speculate on this. Ah. Man. That's so cool. I love it. I love that kind of thing. I love feeling this feeling where I'm like, oh, I could have got that. And that's why I like reacts, by the way. Because when you like watch reacts and stuff, you look at someone and you're like, did they get it? And it's like, nah, you didn't either. Got them, you know.
Differentiations in the past.
Madam, have you ever considered how you fare in captivity?
What?
Captivity.
It's a big word. Captivity.
Prison. Personally, I don't think you'll hold up very well. My personal opinion is that you do not have what it takes. I hope you prove me wrong. I doubt you will. Take her away!
You know what's crazy? I've been watching a lot of judge videos, like of judges making rulings, and that's exactly what it sounds like. Hope you do okay in there. Goodbye. And this is the beginning of the show. Major, major, super happy, full circle. And that's what the show is. And that's what there is on stage, a big circle. She came down in a bubble, bro. Aww.
It worked.
Vera?
Dude. Wow. Oh my god. This show just keeps doing it to me.
I don't mind. You did the best you could. You saved my life.
You're so beautiful.
You don't have to lie to me.
Not lying.
Aww.
Things another way.
That, okay. Again, I'm not, yeah, that's like a backhanded, anyway. It's beautiful. It's all beautiful. I can't believe she's alive.
Fellow Aussians. Friends. We've been through a frightening time.
That's so smart, by the way,
Other times and other things that frighten us.
to fake her own death there. Amazing.
If you'll let me, I'd like to try to help. I'd like to try to be Linda the Good.
It's time to go.
You can never come back to us. And
Yeah, probably not.
No.
Yeah, no.
I only wish
What?
that Glinda could know that we're alive.
She can't know. Not if we want to be safe.
Mm-hmm.
No one can ever know.
That's a smart call. Ooh.
Come.
Now that is classical style. Tell me she's gonna do that in the actual Ariana Grande version. Oh yeah, this ending. Wow. It ends as it starts. Okay, I'm just gonna say it. I did not expect, like, all of that. I didn't expect any of that. I'm just gonna say it. Got me. Like, I like to think about where shows are gonna go. That's like the first thing I think about when I start listening to a show. My wife is the opposite. She's like, I just want to get to the end and sort of enjoy it along the way. And maybe you're the same way, but for me, I think of every show as like a challenge. Like, I'm gonna get in the writer's head. I'm gonna try to figure out where they're gonna get to. And that makes shows like Shutter Island and like Inception like super fun for me. I love watching shows like that. If you have any recommendations, by the way, please let me know. But this one had so many things that you kind of need to understand a lot of the Wizard of Oz, which I've only seen it like once because my mom loved it and she would watch it every weekend on Sunday. And for me, I would like hear it in the other room and kind of be like, all right, I don't want to. She'd be like, come have a seat and let's watch the Wizard of Oz together. And after the first time, I'm like, I already saw it. And then it was like, no, I'm not watching it again. I just saw it. And it was like a month later, I just saw it. She would literally watch it like every week. It was crazy. She loves it. She still loves it. But this, again, I would love, you know what? I would pay to see her react to this. Maybe we'll put that on the Patreon. She's a character, by the way. She's never going to do this. But that would be so fun for me. Like, that would be like crazy for me, is to see her react to this. I don't know if she would like it. She might not. So I don't know. She would probably like, this would ruin it for her. Anyway, my thoughts on this show. Let's get into it. So first, the music is known to be one of the best shows in musical theater ever made. And there's so many reasons for that. One would be that the performing quality of the singers, like, it demands a lot of bigness from singers. Like, if you don't have a high belt or a high mix for this song or for this show for both Elphaba and Glinda, you're not getting the role. You need to have a powerful voice for this one. It's because they hold notes for so long, and then they have the biggest, greatest vibrato. Like, everything just works for the singers for this one. And that's huge. Like, if your numbers are good, you're going to sell tickets. It's just going to happen that way for Broadway. So first, the music is fantastic. Stephen Schwartz did a great job. It's full of variety. It's not one genre. Like for instance, like ABBA is a good show or Mamma Mia is a great show, but it's because it's like an ABBA show where it takes an already established genre and artist of music and makes a show out of it. This one is defined by how good its music is, not from the artist. It's not by Stephen Schwartz. Stephen Schwartz made a name for himself through the music. So it's kind of like, this show is so good because it's so good. It's hard to sort of talk about. Like, the music itself is what defines the greatness of this show. So first, amazing music. The music is top tier. You can't really get better. If other shows like Shrek, the musical, and there's so many references to, that's because the music is so defined in the world of Broadway as a mainstay. Like Wicked, Broadway. You can't think one or the other. They're together. So that's it. It's because of the music. And the story, it's rushed. It is, but the problem with being upset about that is that it's conveying a lot of narrative. So when a show is rushed and you feel like it's rushing through important things that need to be talked about more, it's not good. I will say, like, Epic the Musical, if you've seen it, you might know what I'm talking about, but that rushes the ending. It's talking about the Odyssey, and the ending for Epic the Musical feels rushed, and they cut corners to make the ending work. This one, it doesn't feel like that. This one, it feels rushed, and they're conveying a lot of information, but they're not conveying not enough information. They're conveying exactly the information they need to be successful in telling the story, and they're not wasting your time. They're not milking anything. It's a rush story, but in a good way, where it's conveying things that you need to know, and that's it. It's not wasting time. It's not cutting things out that need to be in there. It's giving you all the information you need to be successful to feel like closure in this story. And my example I said before in a different from the last episode was that they don't like, as soon as something is defined, like the wizard is a bad guy, they don't try to hide it anymore. They don't let you sort of figure it more out. Like, he's actually a good guy. No, he's a bad guy. That's it. He's a bad guy. That's it. There's no redeeming back. And same with like the professor. Soon as she was a bad guy, she's a bad guy. That's it. They don't need to waste your time and sort of dance around themes. They convey it like it is because there's more story. And you would think that they'd run out of these big reveals, but it seems like there's always another reveal that happens after the next reveal. For me, that's like, there's this game that's really fun. It's like Abiotic Factor is the name of the game. And it's a fun game because you're exploring a factory. And a lot of these games where you explore stuff, they get kind of stale because you feel like you're exploring the same thing over and over again. Like, it's just sort of a blue version of exploring something. Wow, I got a purple item. It's the same as the blue item, except it has better stats. But in Abiotic Factor, you're always exploring something completely new. And you always thought, well, they can't surprise me next time. And then there's another thing to explore. And it's like, whoa, that's awesome too. And so I love stuff that always has that next thing, and you thought that the last thing surprised you, and that's the show. It just keeps throwing all these different ideas at you, and you're like, that's cool too. And for me, I love that. It's like opening presents over and over again. It's a great show. So I was surprised because when the first half of Wicked ended, I thought to myself, well, that was kind of rushed. I learned a lot from that, but I feel like I didn't learn enough. Nope, I learned enough. And I felt like the show was going to go in a different direction, so I felt like I needed to know more, but it didn't go in that direction. It just conveyed thing. Like, we didn't have huge exposition for the sister after, like, what happened in the first half of the second act. It was over for her. She died. So you didn't need to expand on her character anymore. I thought they didn't expand enough on her character. Nope, they did. She just died. That's it. She gave up her shoes. Makes sense. So I love the way they told the story of this show. If you agree with me, if you disagree with me, for anything I'm saying, totally fine. Love to hear about it in the comments. I'm just a guy. And lastly, I would give this show, if I had to rate this show, I always do these ratings, and I always feel like I overrate everything, so I'm going to underrate this one. I'm going to give this like a 2 out of 10. Just joking. Please stop typing in the comments. I would give this, I do this for a couple shows. Overall, I'm going to say the word overall because that's important, because I don't always give overall ratings. Say music is like let's say overall, this is like a 9. A 9. We'll say 9. Where I'm going to say the music is 9.5, and I would say music's 9, and show, like, narrative is 9 also. I would say that's high. That's really high. It's hard to yeah. Other shows, yeah. Comparing all shows, it gets tough, but I would say this show is like a 9. Why? For me, it paces quickly. I feel the fourth wall breaking, never a huge fan of that for me. That's just me. Again, it's all just me. But it kind of is needed too. I recognize that because it's all about the Wizard of Oz. So the fourth wall breaks were always in reference to the Wizard of Oz every single time. But yeah, so that slowed things down. I didn't feel as much as I wanted to. Like, I wanted to weep for Elphaba. I didn't feel like I emotionally needed to do that because of how much comedic things were happening right before that. And yeah, for me, the ending sort of felt jokey because of all, like, the quick reference, so many references. But that's the fun of the show. So it's not meant to be that. So obviously there's so much nuance with this conversation, and we can always debate everything that I say and everything that you could say. And that's why this is a nuanced thing I'm saying. And by the way, no one's writing this down or anything. But I think it's a great show. That's why it's a 9. So that's the other way I look at it. Is it's an amazing show. The music is fantastic, and that's why I think the music is one of the best well-known shows in all of musical theater. All of musical theater. Everyone knows Wicked. If you don't know Wicked, you're not in musical theater, realistically. At least if you're trying to write in musical theater. But everyone knows of Wicked. Even if you don't even know of Wicked, like, you know of Wicked because you've probably heard the songs before. I figured that out. Like, 3 of the songs I already knew going in to my first reaction of Wicked. I didn't realize I knew them, but Wicked's so everywhere that you know the music. Most of it, at least. Anyway, that's going to be the React. I really hope you guys enjoyed the React series. It's always fun, and you guys type some amazing things in the comments. I love reading your comments. Feel free to critique or agree with anything I've said so far. I love hearing about it. And I hope to see you guys in our next React series. I'm not sure what it's going to be because the Patreon is just finishing. It might even be StarKid, but there's so much StarKid. Who knows what's going to happen with that? But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy our next React. Get excited. But until then, I will catch you all on the flip side. Please join the Discord. Join the community and talk about the shows with us. And plus, again, I'm writing my own show. So if you want to critique that and say that music is strong too, then be a part of the channel. All right, that's going to be the video. Catch you guys on the flip side. Bye. And a huge thank you to all of my patrons. All of you make this possible. I appreciate all the support.
The flip, the flop, the flippity flip, the flipsy T, Flippinator. You got the flip on the left, you got the flip on the right. That's a flip, man. The flip, the flop, the flippity flip, the flipsy T, Flippinator.